Alright, let's see. It says that I am live. This is a little confusing, trying to figure out how it's going on. Okay, it says GTA is live and I can see myself. Alright. Just trying to figure out how OBS works. I can see myself. Alright. Just trying to figure out how OBS works. I can see myself. This is so funny. It's Inception. I'm seeing me in 2-3 other screens. And how do I add? Capture device, browser. It's Inception. I'm seeing me in 2-3 other let's say screens. Browser view. Just standard a browser source. How do I add? URL. Capture device, browser. It's Inception. I'm seeing me in 2-3 other screens. Browser view. Just standard a browser source. Okay, so I can reduce me here. I can do the browser full screen, and then let's see. Oh, that's cool. But I don't see me on it. I think now I do. I don't see me on it. Do I? Do we see me? What is studio? Do we see me? It's going to take some tinkering to see how I. Ah. So I have to click on interact, and that's when I can interact. It's going to take some tinkering to see how I. So I have to click on interact. That's when I can interact. It's going to take some tinkering to. Wait, seriously? I still need a one-time password? I just said that's me. what's going on. So, okay, this looks like I'm in. All right. Finally.
This looks like I'm in.
Awesome.
All right.
So, what we want to do
Finally.
here is a few things. Okay. Let me go full screen on this. And one of the first things we want to do is go to our profile, and sure, I'm on a ChatGPT Plus plan, but even if you're on a free plan, you can totally do this. So on the top right where you see your profile picture, or even if you don't see a profile picture, that's where your profile is. You enter that and you click
One of
on
the first things we want to do
personalize.
is go to our profile.
This
And
is
sure,
where
I'm
you can
on
decide
a
what
ChatGPT
your
Plus
ChatGPT
plan,
calls you,
but even if you're on a free plan,
and
you can totally do
this is where you
this. So on
can
the top
set
right,
some
where you
rules.
see
You
your
can tell your
profile picture,
ChatGPT
or
what
even
is
if
it
you
that
don't
you
see
do,
profile picture, that's where your
what should
profile
it know
is. You
about you,
enter
you know,
that
essentially what
and you
traits
click
should
on
ChatGPT have.
personalize.
If you click on
This is
the
where you can
question mark
decide
here, it
what
says you can
your
tell
ChatGPT
ChatGPT to
calls
do
you,
things like, okay, I'm going to mute myself that I'm
and
seeing in this window. So I have told ChatGPT you can be conversational. I like shorter responses that are concise and precise. I want to be addressed as, let's change this, Ankush. You can have strong opinions on topics and present the reasons for your strong opinions. I would like your responses to be factual, very important. As we work in nonprofits or social impact, I think this is a critical step. And provide references wherever possible. Plus, it's best to list them as bullets or table whenever possible. Tone of responses must be of a. Let's change this bit. This was earlier. Nonprofit marketing and fundraising expert. Word usage must be simple and easy to understand, even while talking about complex subjects. Avoid acronyms in most cases. Talk like someone who is running a successful. Let's change this. Non-profit AI automation training and consulting business. Already coached thousands of people, grown their online brand. 100x and raised millions of dollars. Tell it like it is, don't sugarcoat, take a forward thinking view. Awesome. Anything else ChatGPT should know about you? This is where I kind of bring about the personal aspects of what I want ChatGPT to know about me. So I say I'm based in Austin. My content is aimed towards nonprofit professionals and startup founders. Social impact startup founders. I'm currently in Seoul till August. I'm a nonprofit marketing coach who trains early to mid career professionals. Mm-hmm. And save. I think this is one of the first things that I would want you to do when you are using Chat GPT. And then, actually, I mean, I think it's an interesting way because the models have now developed so much. When you go up here, Chat GPT, there are different models that you can use. Use O3 and O4 Mini to schedule tasks. Interesting. That's what it's asking me to do. But so this drop down menu for most tasks, you can use ChatGPT 4o, which is one of their newer models. If you're into coding, you can look into 4 Mini High. For advanced reasoning, O4 Mini and more models, these are Good for writing and exploring ideas. Interesting. Let's click that and see. So I want to ask ChatGPT what I should use ChatGPT for and how I can use ChatGPT. Let's just use a transcription tool here. Hi, I am new to ChatGPT. Oh, I have to go to settings and enable. Try again. Let's just talk. I want to use ChatGPT. Okay, this is not working. I am new to ChatGPT and how is it? And what should I know before prompting? We're just asking ChatGPT to tell us how we would like to use it, how it would like us to use it. Content creation and ideas, fundraising and donor engagement, write donor appeals, strategy and planning, outline marketing content calendars, training and capacity building, automation and AI. Brilliant. Before prompting, the things that we should know is be clear and specific. Context helps. Iterate and refine. Tone and voice, use framework. For example, those are the frameworks that I use. Let's see what it is asking us to do. All right, let's select this. Copy, paste. Draft a short, engaging social media post to announce a new fundraising campaign. Ooh, edit in Canvas. Okay, I digress. But now I think some of the points that we have to remember is number one, assign a role. So I'm going to say you are a social media wizard who has run multiple successful campaigns. Pardon the typos. I usually just dictate, but I need to give it mic permissions. For that it will restart and so on and so forth. I want people to feel excited about the new campaign. Be factual, share stats, use AIDA framework, and make a social post that will be saved and shared by many. Ask me questions if you have any. See? Interesting. Initially, we just said write a social post and it made a generic kind of response, which was all right. But then when you start assigning it rules and limitations, where we are saying, A, you're a social media whiz, I want people to feel excited about this. I want you to share facts. I always like using data to share the stories that we want to share. And then look at the kind of post that it has created. Did you know that over 4,000 youth in Austin experience homelessness every year? I don't think that is accurate. So then I'm going to say, what's the source of these numbers? Are they real? So what I'm doing is I'm not just taking numbers as is, or I'm not just taking data as is, but I'm having a conversation. Would you like me to rewrite? Yes, please rewrite with accurate numbers. So imagine this like your team member. It's not just a tool. And if it's a team member, say it's a new intern or a new employee who's just joined your team, and if you ask them to do something, and if they come up with an inaccurate result, I don't think you're just going to give up on them, right? I think we'll take some time to orient them, to tell them, hey, go through this data, or hey, why don't you read this up? Hey, why don't you brush yourself up about this? And I think that's a good way to look at ChatGPT. That's a good way on how we want to use it. Okay, now it's actually written down in different sections. I didn't necessarily want that. Since 2020, the number of unaccompanied youth experiencing homelessness, and now it's giving me footnotes, so it's telling me where the data is coming from, which is good. Makes me trust it more. I know that it's not fabricating stuff up. You can be part of the solution. Okay, all right. Now I go one step ahead and I say, I want you to critique this as a marketing director of Foundation for the Homeless. What? Give me an assessment of what's good and what can be better. So notice that I did not ask it to change the post. I'm asking it, tell me what you think is good and tell me what you think is better, because I want to see what is the reasoning process that it is going through. So it's telling me what is good. It has clear verified stats, effective structure, emotional connection, strong call to action, and then it's telling me what can be better. Ooh, ChatGPT 4.5 has limitations, so I'm just going to go to my ChatGPT 4. Oh, it has limited use. I don't want to exhaust it. So improvement area, human element, include a brief story, simplify language, urgency, visual engagement. It's a strong post and corporate. Let me know if you want to integrate. Yes. Create a new post without making it too long. Tighter, more emotionally resonant version. Without stable housing. Laundry children care. Sweet. I think this is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and ask it to create a poster for this, showing a before after scenario, and use the brand colors from foundationhomeless.org. This is another incredible thing. So ChatGPT obviously can go here. Okay, it's saying that it cannot access the brand colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it easy. I'm just going to go and go on the website, take a screenshot, and upload it. Use this for reference. So two things. Number one, it can access the internet. Sometimes it does not. There are tools out here where you can ask it to search the web, or from here you can go and ask it to create an image, but I'm just directly asking it to create an image, right? And it has the information. I've given it my brand colors, and let's see what it cooks. The fact is, it's become so easy to iterate. It's become so easy to see what it can and cannot do in a very, very quick turnaround time. And I think that is the beauty of how we want to use these tools. I'm gonna go here, and I think you guys are not able to see the entire screen. I think now you should be able to see the entire screen. I just resized my window. Let's see if it reflects in my live window that I resized it. All right, so it is already creating a poster. Austin's youth homelessness is growing. Since 2020, the number of unaccompanied youth under 25 has soared from 247 to 934. Definitely some typos in there, and definitely not the kind of text that we wanted. Um, but I'm just, every time I create this, I'm still amazed at how quick these models are in cuffing something up. Okay, I'm going to stop the feed now. And just go back to me, full screen hopefully, and see quick transitions. You know, I still need to learn how to do this.